Oh, I forgot one half of this track. And this actually reroutes to here, not there. Problem solved, or it would appear. Yes. This all looks correct. In a place like this is where there should be signals to separate large portions of track. Since there's only one train, that's barely even a problem to begin with anyway. And this is wrong because of all of this. Oh, that's wrong. That's correct. There. A much better junction than before. And here is the oil. This station can be organized like this. And that's the final track. And the final station for now. And This should be the exact location of the 7th car, which is the oil car, specifically crude oil. This will require maximum pipe. Having this train saves many pipes that would otherwise be used to transport oil. Good enough. Oh yes, of course. Ammunition, turrets, radar. And this should have its own store. And that means we need more tanks. And now I think we can remotely program the train. Yes. And also color it. So needs one stop per station. First station, core station. This time, time passed should be fine. 1/2 minute. Good enough. Then the nearest station. Or should it be the furthest station? And then this one and this one. Simple. Not very intelligent, however. And now it can go. Yes. It is functioning as intended. So far. Now merely to wait and observe. May have made a small error on the tracks. Again. And the train's second car is being filled with iron. The ammunition is being distributed. Cross-referencing. The second car is in fact iron. That's not erroneous. That aberration is resolved. And copper is in fact the fourth car, which is correct. Cross-referencing, yes, and that is performing as intended. Final station until return. Oil. Let me see if I targeted the car correctly. If not, we can halt the process and debug. Once we have oil industry, we can start doing things at tech level tier 3. Or would that be 4? Burner, it would be 1. Electric would be 2. Fast would be second. Third would be the circuitry age, I would assume. And that is targeted perfectly. And fills rapidly, of course. So much oil. Just enough ammunition to fully resupply all stations. So far this is perfect. Now we just need to finish connecting iron, and then we can begin oil industry. Require more belts. All of this is now free space. And so, routing for this iron injector should be as intended, of course. Straight through. However, there's still a deposit there. Or what's left of a deposit. Could temporarily be routed around this. And of course we should prioritize draining from the one that's already mostly drained. Or perhaps we could only connect this when necessary. Much later. Now I can put away all of this trash. Oh yes, and resupply. Coal may be more of a priority than first anticipated. Easiest coal deposit to access is this. Also very large, but also surrounded. And we don't have practically unlimited resources until we find a coal deposit and a stone deposit that's large enough. So while we are designing oil, this should be a priority. It upgrades all inserters in the facility by a factor of 2, which is intense. Now, refinery should be at the header of the prime conduit. Here is where it goes in, and so here, and we can just use the typical pattern we always use. So lightest on right, heaviest on left. I see. Very standard. And tanks can be here like usual. Preemptively. They need to be attached very carefully. Yes. A light, heavy, and petroleum. And these can be handled much more easily this way. Oh yes, of course, and these inputs require special routing as well. One oil input, one water input. And now would be the perfect time to automate production of pipes, because we just ran out and we need a lot more, and many more. That's not very many transported at a time. Of course, with these weak inserters, that can be expected. I guess this iron is looking very insufficient. I can align this perfectly so that when that deposit is gone, this line is going directly in. Oh, this is a joke. But now we should be able to have double IO of all of these resources with the train because of this upgrade to the inserters. And splitter upgrade should be priority now, because this is now the primary problem. In fact, yes, these Tier 1 splitters and bridges are a problem everywhere. Oh, from that angle. That should be enough for now.